Stars. I hope that you're doing so well today. If you're new here, my name is Molly and welcome to my little slice of pie here on the internet. So for today's video, I have a thrifted book haul. Pretty excited. Found some more things to add to my collections I've been hunting down just in general. I've just been struggling with talking today, I guess. If you're new here, my name is Molly and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. If you like book hauls or just book content in general, I do a lot of book hauls here on this channel. I also dabble in just like lifestyle and fashion and thrifting videos. I love secondhand stuff. Follow me along on this journey. And I also do spooky story times on Sundays called Spooky Story Sundays. Woo. And Halloween is coming up soon, which is a little Halloween fall celebration here on this channel because Halloween is like my favorite holiday ever since I was a kid. We have to go hard while we're here. If you like any of that content, definitely like this video and subscribe if you want to check out more. I have a bunch of playlists on my channel and I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 500, so let's do this. We can do it. Yes, let's just get into the video and I can't wait to see your guys' comments. Let me know how your day is going and if you've read any of these books. So starting off pretty strong is actually this Anne Rice book set. I love how it has it's just a whole unit, and I found this on Mercari. It is the Complete Vampire Chronicles by Anne Rice. So it has Interview with the Vampire, The Vampire Lestat, The Queen of the Damned, and The Tale of the Body Thief, which I've actually never heard of this one. There are movies adapted, Queen of the Damned and Interview with the Vampire, and Queen of the Damned is like one of my favorite movies ever. I grew up watching it. My oldest sister was like really into a vampire phase, which I feel like in the 90s and early 2000s, like vampires were like huge. And I think with Twilight, like it kind of got revived a little bit in Vampire Diaries and stuff. Love vampire stuff, and I think this is just an exciting thing. I already read like a couple of pages of Interview and Queen of the Damned, and I was like, these are kind of similar to the movies already, which it doesn't need to be, but I am just excited to get into these ones, which I don't know when I will, but since it is fall time, I feel like there's a good time for that now. If you've been following along with like a lot of my book hauls and just like thrift hauls and stuff, sometimes I'll throw in the books that I've found. I've been collecting the Southern Mystery Vampire novels, aka like the Sookie Stackhouse novels, and I found Dead as a Doornail and Living Dead in Dallas. I found these both at a Goodwill. I'm really close to being done with collecting all these books. I think I have 9 of them. So that's exciting. Then one of my favorite movies, I don't want to call it a guilty pleasure because I just grew up loving this movie, and it's Where the Heart Is with Natalie Portman. I had no idea that this was an adaptation of a book, so of course I had to go on Mercari and find it. So I got this on Mercari, and I love how it is the Oprah's Book Club. That just like adds like a little bit of nostalgia to me. It's like a little nostalgia kick. But yeah, it's by Billy Lutz, and it just sounded like a good book because I do like the movie. And I've been collecting the vintage Vampire Diaries books. I have no idea if they are at all the same or different. This one is The Fury. I found it yesterday and there was a sale for Labor Day, which was exciting. Found this one, and I have, I think, the first book. So I just love how the covers are. I think cover art from like the 70s or like the 80s and the 90s are just really cool, and I was excited to find that one. Another one of my favorite movies is The Princess Diaries, and so I found it as a book. I think this will just be so fun to read because it is one of my favorites, and I could just recite all of the words from the movie if I wanted to. I think it would be cool to see how the book differs, and I think there is another book, like a companion book to it. And this one is a really exciting find, which I've been saying this whole haul video, but I found Eleanor and Park, a hardcover copy. I've heard really good things about this book. It's about like 2 misfits and 1 extraordinary love, which is kind of like the tagline, but it was $1.50 with 50% off, so I think it was like what, maybe like 99 cents. I think they're making this into a movie, so it's just, I'm on a kick with all the adaptations today. We're going strong. I found The Goldfinch, which this copy was really loved, but I found this twice in one day, and I passed on it the first time because I was like, you know what, like I heard about it on TikTok. One person found it in one of the like little mini libraries, which I've been thinking about visiting some near me, and I might film myself doing that because I have a few books that I want to pass along. Found it again, and I got it for $1.25 at a thrift store that was closing, which is actually a really sad day for me because I love that thrift store. They got bought out by another thrift store. Kind of a sad day for all of us, but also kind of a good thing because it's still gonna be a thrift store. And then I found I'd Tell You I Love You, but then I'd have to kill you. And books like this always just like pique my interest. One of my favorite books of all time is Jenny Green's Killer Junior Year, and I read that in 5th grade. And if you've ever read that book, maybe you can go like quick check out the synopsis online, but that book is quite heavy material for a 5th grader. And this one actually snuck in here in my pile of thrifted books from the Dollar Tree. It's called If Then by Kate Hope Day, which I love that name. This is kind of like futuristic sci-fi-ish from what I can gather, and basically like people are kind of living a life that they like they think that they're seeing things, and then people are like, you're not seeing that, like that's not true. And I'm like, interesting. And that didn't make any sense, but it does sound good. And last but not least is Wicked, and I actually wanted the one with the green sprayed edges and Son of a Witch that has the red sprayed edges. And what's really cool is this one has like pictures of the theater adaptation or whatever, and it's of the original cast. And I saw this at the Orpheum Theater in Minneapolis with my choir in 10th grades. It just kind of brings back memories, and I'm excited to read the book. So those are all the books I found. I'm so excited that I was able to share them with you today. And if you've read any of these books, again, like I said in the beginning, I'd love to know if you've read them and what you thought. I always love knowing what people think of certain books, and you know, then I can create my own opinion on it when I'm done reading it. Be sure to check out my other videos on my channel if you like book hauls and stuff, you know. And if you want to see book reviews, I can do that too. Try and figure out what books I should review. And also, exciting announcement, Mollyween, I think I'm gonna start it this Sunday on a whim, you know, like it is September and I'm gonna start it a little bit earlier than I did last year. Why not kick it off with a Spooky Story Sunday? Yeah, stay tuned for that if you do like the paranormal. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Until then, shine bright. Bye.